What's up, everybody, and welcome back to the Sports Prodigies podcast with your hosts. I'm Aiden.
And I'm Jeremy.
And today we are honored to bring on four-star recruit Randy Brady. Say what's up, Randy.
What's up, everybody? How y'all doing?
Good, and you? What have you been up to?
Nothing much. Really just trying to stay sharp. Honestly, like during these hard times, just trying to make sure I don't fall behind and stay ahead.
Yeah, we obviously hope that your family and friends are safe during this time, and we hope that especially you're safe. How is it down in Georgia right now?
It's kind of wild in certain parts, but right now I've just been staying in the house, really staying in the gym, house and gym.
Have you been able to get into the gym like at the beginning of the pandemic?
Oh no, at the beginning I was out of the gym for a while. Like getting back into the gym was great. Like I needed that a lot.
Yeah.
Okay, great. So before we get into the questions with Randy, we want to talk about our sponsor for this video. Today's video is sponsored by Manscaped, and I personally think it is the best shaving company known to man. From personal experience, it helps me get trimmed and never cuts myself while shaving, and I personally love it. The thing that I love is the Lawnmower 3.0. I recommend everybody gets it. Jeremy, what do you say?
Yeah, Manscaped has the best products. Their razors are the best. Like you said, the lawnmower. Its name, it really lives up to its name as the lawnmower. And all I got to say is your balls will thank you.
Yeah, that's right. That is their motto. Your balls will thank you. So to get your own Manscaped products, go to manscaped.com and use the code SP2020 to get 20% off and free shipping. And don't forget to put capital SP2020 to get your own Manscaped products. So let's get into the questions. So what's up, Randy? Overall, how has your recruitment process been so far? And if you could tell us some schools that have been prioritizing you the most.
My recruiting process has been pretty good. It's steady. It's like I wouldn't want to say like it's been crazy. I've just been taking it as it comes. But the schools that's been prioritizing me the most is probably like schools like Ole Miss, Ohio State, Florida, Texas A&M's been hitting me up a lot more lately. Schools like that.
So like, has the pandemic like affected like your plans to visit these schools, and like how have the coaches been connecting with you now?
Yeah, honestly, I was planning on getting a lot of visits knocked out the way during this time, and I was planning like to get on campus and like actually like get the campus experience. But coaches have been like they've been picking up the slack with calls, text messages, calling me, making sure I'm good, stuff like that. So it's not that bad.
Yeah. So you transferred from Brentwood Academy to Mceachern. Can you take us a little bit through like what went behind that decision?
Honestly, like my parents had been wanting to get out of Tennessee for a while because I guess they've been there their whole life, and like a job opportunity opened up, and they thought that was the perfect time to make that move, and that's what happened.
That sounds great, and we've had a couple of athletes who have transferred, and it's probably a hard decision, but for you, it was probably the best decision to make because Mceachern is such a great school.
Yeah, definitely. It was a great decision. Ending up at Mceachern, playing with Sharif Cooper, Cameron McDowell, Bobby Moore, other great teammates. I feel like I learned a lot. It's the basketball play style is kind of different from Tennessee, which is a good thing. They like to play more fast. So I feel like it was a great experience.
Yeah, and speaking about Sharif Cooper, I feel like a lot of people who aren't deep into high school basketball know his name. He's all over social media. So what is your relationship like on and off the court with Sharif Cooper?
Oh, my relationship with Sharif Cooper, we're pretty tight. Like hotel rooms, we were in a room together. On the court, we're leaders. He's asking me something. I'm asking him questions. We're always trying to make each other better. We're tight.
Yeah, it's great. So what would you say is your biggest goal going into your senior year of high school?
I'm trying to get a ring. Like last year, I feel like we had a chance, but we got knocked out in the semifinals. But this year, I feel like we have a great chance still. So I'm trying to get that ring, trying to leave with a ring.
Yeah, that's a great goal. And obviously you came up short this year, but it just makes you push harder for obviously the next year and getting that ring. So that's a great goal to have.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
When you're coming down the court, so I'm going to try to make this picture in your head. So you're coming down the court. What's like your go-to move if you were on a 1v1? If you could tell us like a quick go-to move.
My go-to move if I'm coming down the court on 1v1, I'll probably do like a drop hezzy into like a Euro move and probably finish on the other side of the rim. It's probably my go-to.
Yeah. So what would you say is like your best skill on the court?
Well, I think a lot of people think my best skill is on the defensive side of the ball. Like I feel like I'm a lockdown defender because I feel like most kids don't take pride in like playing on that side of the ball. So I take pride in that, and I feel like that's my best ability on the court.
Yeah, and being a two-way player, you see it in the NBA. There's so many players that are two-way players, and that's how they get paid.
Yep.
It's very good. You can have a great offensive game, but you also always need a defensive game. So having it at such a young age like you is probably amazing.
Definitely. I love it.
Like we said, you were going into your senior year next year. What is the biggest thing you want to improve on before you go off to college?
Before I go off to college, I've been working on getting a little bigger and getting my first step quicker. But I probably say the most important thing is like I've been like working on like not shooting on the college 3-point line, but like some steps behind, like try to stay ahead. So that's one thing I'm working on, extending my range.
Yeah, like you said, you play with like a bunch of great players at Mceachern, but like who would you say is the hardest person you have to guard?
Like on the team or like
Overall,
Just in like in a practice or in a game or
um the hardest person I say I had to guard this year would probably be Cade Cunningham. He's so versatile. It's like he's big, he's quick, tight handle. He can knock down the shot. He's probably the hardest person I had to guard.
yeah, Cade Cunningham is amazing, and I think he finished as number 2 player in the country behind Jalen Green. But I think he's up in the air right now. I don't know where he's going to go.
Yeah, I heard he might leave
Oklahoma State.
Yeah.
So that's definitely a big question for the months to come because he's such a versatile and amazing player. I think any college in the country is going to want him.
Definitely.
Who would you say, this could be on the court, this could be off the court, who's been your biggest inspiration like throughout life, through basketball, if you can name one person?
Well, coincidence since it's Father's Day, but I would say my dad's probably been my biggest inspiration because like first he taught me the game and like he's always with me. He's there at every game, giving me, criticizing me, helping me get better, watching film, teaching me, helping me work on my mistakes and making my mistakes strengths. So I probably say he's my biggest inspiration.
yeah, a lot of the athletes we have say like either one of their parents or different family members their biggest inspiration.
Definitely.
Did your dad play basketball?
Yeah, he played basketball. He played college basketball at Kentucky State.
Sweet. So, what can you take us through like a game day at Mceachern?
Oh, gotcha. So a game day at Mceachern, basically we come to school, do the little school thing, and then once school is over, we all like meet up in the locker room and decide like where we're gonna go eat or whatever. Then after we go get our food, most of the time when we get back, we have a little minute, so we all probably like getting a little nap or whatever, And then coach comes in, like we get our jerseys and stuff, and then we go get some shots up until about like an hour before the game. Then our trainer comes in, he stretches us, puts us through a whole stretch routine, gets us warmed up, and then about that time the girls' game is over and we all line up, get ready to go on the court.
Yeah, it sounds like you guys have a really good family set up at Mceachern. And I feel like all the best teams are family-based and, like, everybody's just together and a family-wise. So that's great. It sounds amazing.
Everybody on the team is close.
Yeah. So you're not in the NBA yet. You're not in college. But if you can do you look at other people and try to model your game after, like an NBA or a college player? Do you try to model your game after them?
Oh, yeah, definitely. Like, I feel like that's the way to get to the next level, honestly. Like, you have to model your game after people who've already made it that far. Obviously, you still have to have your own game, but, like, you can take and learn from other players. And I would say I model my game off of, like I said, I'm a two-way player, so I would say, like, Kawhi Leonard and Paul George. Like, I've been working on, like, making multiple moves to get to the basket or get my shot off, which is, like, a Paul George type. And then, like, my mid-range game is probably one of the best parts of my game, like Kawhi Leonard. Like, once he gets there, it's pretty much an automatic basket.
Yeah. When Aiden asked that question, my first thing that popped in my head was actually Kawhi.
Yeah, see, that's what people tell me I play like.
Yeah. What is one thing you want people to know about Randy Brady that they might not know already?
I want people to know that Randy Brady is underrated. I feel like I get some credit that I deserve, but I feel like it should be more. But I also want people to know that I'm not just a basketball player, but I'm more than just an athlete.
Yeah. Actually, like everybody who comes on, they all say that because it's true.
Yeah, every person, they either talk about video games, they're chill, and on the court, they're a different type of person. It's kind of crazy. Every single person says the exact same thing.
That's crazy.
Yeah, so that's going to wrap it up for today. Randy, we want to thank you so much for coming on. Obviously, like you said, happy Father's Day. Wish your father happy Father's Day. Go enjoy the day. Yeah, that's going to wrap it up. So if you're on YouTube, like this video, go subscribe, and we can't wait for you to watch more videos that are coming out with new star athletes. If you're on Spotify, go follow. And if you're on Apple Podcasts, also follow. Like I said in the beginning, to get your own Manscaped products, use the code capital SP2020 to get 20% off and free shipping. That's going to wrap it up for today. Signing off with your host, I'm Aiden.
And I'm Jeremy.
Everybody have a great day. Thank you.
Hey, thank you for letting me come on. Appreciate that.